This is a Canadian Coleman 247 Scout lantern. As you can see, this one is the seafoam color, and it has the sunrise logo right there. As you can see, this one was made in Canada. Take a look at the stamp on the bottom. This can run on kerosene and gasoline. What makes the kerosene models different from the regular gasoline models is the fact that, well, for one, they have a different generator, and two, they have a preheater cup at the bottom of the generator, because with these kerosene models you do have to fill that up with alcohol, light it, and let it heat the generator up, and then you can open the valve once the alcohol is almost burned off. That's how these are. Even if you're running these on gasoline, which you can, you still need to preheat the generator, just because that's the way these generators are. This one, I think, has the sunrise logo on the globe too. Try and find it. Yeah, there it is, right there. So that's pretty cool. The globe it has on there is a USA made globe. As you can see, the vent is just the regular green color. There is a little bit of missing enamel on here because these kerosene models, they run a bit hotter than the gasoline ones do when you're running them on kerosene. But other than the problems with the vent, this lantern is in excellent condition. Has kerosene in it right now. It's pressurized. Here we have the cleaning lever for the generator. Yeah, I really love this lantern. It's one of my favorites. And to get the alcohol in that preheater cup, you just stick the spout on this bottle up through the match lighter hole. You turn it and squeeze the bottle, and it'll fill up the cup. So you don't have to take it apart at all, but you do obviously need to get one of these if you're going to do it like that. Otherwise you will have to take it apart every time you want to light it, which is ridiculous. Here's the type of alcohol that is typically used to preheat these. It's just denatured alcohol. And then here is the kerosene that I'm using in it right now. I've used other types of kerosene as well, but right now I'm just using the clean heat because that's what the hardware store had. And this stuff burns extra clean. It really doesn't matter what kind of kerosene you use in these because they burn so hot that there's almost no fumes left over anyway. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and light it now. I am going to pump it up just a little bit, just in case it needs it, but it should be pretty good already. Alright, going to fill the preheater cup with alcohol. And it is completely full. Get a close up of that. I overfilled it a little bit, but it'll be fine. Obviously, if you spill a bunch, you don't want to light it because it'll set the stuff around it on fire. I'm going to go ahead and light the alcohol, and it's kind of hard to see the flame on that at first because it's just blue. But there we go, it is lit. Turn off the lights so you can at least get a chance at seeing it. There you go. And once that's all burned off and the generator is preheated, you just open the valve and run it. And there is some fuel in the generator already, so it's starting to glow. So you're definitely not burned off yet. And the alcohol is actually boiling right now. And it looks like it is just about burned off, so I'm going to open the valve. And we got light. And all the alcohol is now gone. Very, very bright. Kerosene does burn hotter than gasoline does. So that's one thing you're going to want to keep in mind when running these, is they do get hotter. The dimensions are exactly the same as the 242C. I really like the kerosene models. I think they're really cool, and I think the extra step makes it a little bit more fun to light these. There is a bit of a difference in the color temperature. The kerosene does burn a little bit more yellow than the gas one does. So I'm going to light the 242C so we can compare the color temperature. If you were to put gasoline in the kerosene lantern and you did not preheat the generator, it would flare up like crazy, and it would do that a lot longer than this one is going to do it. So this one's has already stopped flaring up, so let's open that up all the way. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell right now, but yeah, the color temperature is different. This one is burning whiter than this one. This one's more yellow. You can sort of see it there. Let's turn the lights off again. These things are very bright. Both of them are from the 1940s. I'm not exactly sure which year specifically, but they are 40s models. Alright, I'm going to shut them down now. Turn the kerosene one off first. You know, one of the reasons you may want to have both is because kerosene can sometimes be a little bit cheaper to buy than Coleman fuel or white gas, and can also be easier to find in some areas. So that's one reason, that's a couple of the reasons you may want to have a kerosene one around. other than the fact that they're just cool. And I'll turn off the gasoline. So it's good to have both because you can use a wider variety of fuels. There you go, that is the Coleman 247 Scout from Canada. Thank you for watching.